Hello and welcome back to Scotland Shop on the Sofa. I'm John.
And I'm Carrie. This month we've been learning all about the fascinating Clan MacEwen.
The history of Clan MacEwen is exceptionally long, winding and complex. The original branch of the family is generally thought to be Clan MacEwen of Otter, who held lands on the scenic shores of Loch Fyne. The clan chiefs lived in the imposing MacEwan Castle, which perched on the rocky shores of the Loch near Kilfinan. This early iteration of the clan supposedly has links to a royal Irish dynasty. A 15th century pedigree, known as MS1467, seems to consider Owen, a descendant of the noble Dunsleeve, to be the progenitor of Clan MacEwen, affording them an impressive pedigree.
Despite this enviable lineage, the family suffered a sore loss when the barony of Otter was taken from them by King James I in 1423 and passed over to Clan Campbell. Luckily, the MacEwens showed immense resourcefulness and grit, splitting into many different sects to continue their line. A number of men survived as fearsome Highland warriors, arming themselves heavily and living by robbery. Another group moved to Lennox, where they adopted the name Ewing, while another branch of the family became the hereditary bards of the Campbells and the MacDougals. Another group settled in Galloway.
While the MacEwens officially lost their homeland territory long ago, you can still find evidence of their once stronghold on the place today. On a rocky and desolate stretch of Loch Fyne's coast stands the ruins of MacEwen's castle. The Cowell Archaeological Society carried out an excavation in 1968 that revealed the earliest building on this site was a medieval dun or fort. This was added to over the years until eventually the fort was expanded into a grand castle. The ancient walls were used to create bolstering defences, and passages leading to the sea were forged. The Grand Castle was long held by Clan MacEwen of Otter until King James I ordered that, if the clan chief was to die without an heir, the castle would pass over to the Campbells. In 1493, Sweyn MacEwen, the chief at the time, died leaving behind no heir, so Castle MacEwen sadly left the clan.
The MacEwen family have since reclaimed some ownership over their old ancestral seat. In 1990, the Clan MacEwen Society had a cairn erected among the castle ruins to outline the clan's claim on the land and to point interested tourists in the right direction. If you can't make it to remote Kilfinan, check out a variety of artefacts found at the castle, including a 12th century crucifix at the Glasgow Art Gallery and Museum.
We would now like to introduce you to a couple of distinguished members of the family, but before we can do so, we'll need to take you back in time again. This time, to meet a group of exceptionally talented early MacEwens. In the 15th century, one branch of MacEwens became the official Bard-Seanachies for the Campbells, a well-respected position in the medieval Celtic world, as bards were commonly recognised as the most intelligent and educated members of society. They were responsible for recording clan history, often in lyrical poems and songs that would become extremely well known and well loved, often being passed down for generations.
One modern descendant of the clan seems to have inherited this enchanting creative skill and has entranced readers all over the world with his work. Ian McEwan was born in Aldershot, Hampshire on the 21st of June 1948. His father, David McEwan, was a Scotsman who worked as a major in the army. So the young McEwan spent much of his childhood travelling, living in East Asia, Germany and North Africa, where his father was posted. The family returned to England to settle long-term when he was 12, and he attended secondary school in Suffolk, before going on to study an undergrad degree in English literature at the University of Sussex and a master's degree in literature at the University of East Anglia. MacEwan's talent was recognised from the very start of his career with his first published book, a collection of short stories called First Love, Last Rites, winning the Somerset Maugham Award in 1976.
He quickly followed this with two popular novels, The Cement Garden and The Comfort of Strangers, which were both adapted into films. His third literary novel, The Child in Time, won the 1987 Whitbread Novel Award. After the success of his early works, MacEwan's career continued to go from strength to strength. His 1997 novel, Enduring Love, was extremely popular with readers and critics alike, while Atonement, released in 2001, also received considerable acclaim, even being added to the secondary school curriculum.
MacEwan's accolades seem almost endless. He has been nominated for the Booker Prize 6 times, winning once for Amsterdam, and he is a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature, the Royal Society of Arts, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. He has also been awarded an honorary degree of Doctor of Literature by UCL and named among the 50 greatest British writers since 1945 by The Times.
Wiliam McEwan was born in 1827 in Alloa to John MacEwan, a local shipowner, and his wife, Anne Jeffrey. He was educated locally at Alloa Academy before moving to Glasgow, seeking to improve his opportunities. At first, he joined the merchant firm Patterson's, but found the job to be unstimulating and disappointingly paid. So, he spent a lot of time furthering his education by attending lectures at Glasgow University and visiting the theatre. After a few years, he was offered a new job as a clerk in a mill in Huddersfield. This also proved to be unsatisfying and dull. Luckily, a new opportunity that would prove to be life-changing was just about to present itself.
In 1851, MacEwan's uncle, John Jeffrey, asked Wiliam to complete a course of technical and management training with him at the Harriet Brewery in Edinburgh. He jumped at the chance and was delighted to find that this job finally offered him a great sense of excitement, purpose and passion. He finished his apprenticeship in 1856 and quickly established his own business at the Fountain Brewery in Fountain Bridge, Edinburgh. He immediately enjoyed a remarkable level of success. Within just 4 years, the company's profits were reported to be around £40,000 per annum. By the early 1860s, MacEwan's had expanded from Scotland to Newcastle, Sunderland, Gateshead, Durham and Carlisle, and by 1870 they had gone global with destinations including India, the Caribbean, Chile and Egypt. By 1889, Wiliam McEwan & Co was reported to be worth £408,000 and had a capital of £1 million, a truly staggering growth.
As if this wasn't impressive enough, MacEwan also forged a path in politics, becoming a Member of Parliament for Edinburgh Central after the 1886 general elections, representing the Liberal Party. He returned in 1895 and continued to serve in the same position until 1900. He also generously gave back to the city of Edinburgh in a variety of other ways, presenting paintings to the National Gallery of Scotland and donating £115,000 to the University of Edinburgh to build the magnificent MacEwan Hall.
We hope you have enjoyed hearing about a couple of MacEwan's most talented members, but there are many more. Make sure to check out our Famous Faces of Clan MacEwan blog to learn more about this clan's skills and achievements.
As always, we would like to wrap up by talking a bit about the beautiful tartans we stock here at ScotlandShop. Clan MacEwan's tartan features green as its main colour, interspersed with yellow and red lines. Here at ScotlandShop, we stock two variations, MacEwan Ancient and MacEwan Modern. The Ancient version showcases softer colours, including a muted green, an orangey red and a yellowy gold, while the Modern option is darker and bolder, made up of a deep green, red and bright gold.
Owning your own MacEwan tartan is the perfect way to connect with your clan ancestors. If you're feeling traditional, how about a dapper kilt? Or perhaps some decorative ribbon would suit you more. Alternatively, if you prefer a bespoke piece, why not treat yourself to a cutting of 100% wool fabric and create your own unique MacEwan furnishings or clothes?
We hope you have enjoyed listening and learning about the great Clan MacEwan. If you would like to discover more, please head over to our website, read our blogs and subscribe to our YouTube channel to enjoy a wealth of MacEwan content.